going on, guys? I'm Tenuta, back with another episode of Talents with the Burgh, and today we are with Jake Irvin, local photographer. Now, if you guys don't know who he is, you've probably seen him around in Pittsburgh or seen some of his work. He's always doing something, I swear. I see him at every event. So, how are you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good. Early morning on a Saturday.
So, how did you get into photography?
So it's actually kind of a funny story how I started shooting photos in the first place. I was literally, like, me and my friends used to all just go walk around in weird places where we've never been before, like within Rochester. And we were in the woods one day, like just by this creek, and it looked like real cool, and there was like this like wooden bridge, and so like I pulled out my phone. I had like a Galaxy S4 and like I just started taking pictures of like the water and getting real close to it, and I would take pictures of the bridge, and I went home and like I looked at them on my phone. Like at the moment I was like, oh, this looks dope, I'm taking a picture, like whatever. It was just like kind of a normal thing. And like I went home and looked at them, and I was like this gives me like, it's a weird feeling, bro, honestly. Yeah. Like whenever like you create a piece of art or something that like it just like really feels good. I don't know, it's like, bro, those photos, I would look at them today and like they kind of suck, and I'm just like, bro, that still gives me a good feeling just because like I know this is like where I started. It was just a picture on my phone, bro. And then eventually, like, my aunt told me that she had a camera that she bought for my uncle for vacation one year, and like never used it after that. So she gave that to me as a gift, and then I went around, I was taking pictures of flowers, and I was going in this abandoned factory and like where I'm from until like we eventually found out it's not abandoned. But like, yeah, bro. And then like my first photo shoot was like 2 months after I got a camera. And it was weird, bro. It was really weird. I didn't know what I was doing at all. I didn't know how to. I'm still like not the best at posing people. That's why I just like natural things.
It looks like you lost another one.
So, what's your favorite type of pictures to take?
So, I'll tell you what's my least favorite first. So I'm not a landscape photographer. Like, I admire landscape photography and it's beautiful, but I cannot execute it that great. I mean, like, with my current setup especially, it's just not, I don't know. I mean, I've taken some good landscapes, but my favorite type is definitely portrait photography. Like, pictures of people in general are my favorite things to do, take pictures of people rather than like random things. Or like street photography is sick too, honestly, and that's like probably my second favorite thing, is just go out and take pictures of like random, like whatever's going on in front of my camera, just take pictures of it. But so yeah, like conceptual ideas are big too. Like I do a lot of like creative things, so that as well as portraits, I always incorporate a lot of portraits in that. And then concert photography I've been doing a lot of lately, but that's a lot of it is to like get connections, get my name out there, things like that. You know how that goes. So yeah, how did taking pictures of people in general.
Very good. How did you get involved into taking pictures of like artists in the city? It's sort of, bro, it all happened so fast. All of it. Like, I'm not saying like I didn't blow up or anything, but it's like starting to work with all these different artists and stuff it was all like this, bro. Like it was crazy. Like the first, alright, so I started like my best friend, basically my brother, bro. His name's Alonte Johnson. Shout out Alonte. He basically was like my biggest inspiration for everything when I first started, and he's still like a big inspiration to me. Like we talk every day. He's basically my brother, like I said. Like we talk all the time. Like he's just an artist in general, bro. He's a photographer. He makes clothes. He paints now. He's great at all the stuff he does, and he would take me with him to like the studio. Like basically my friend Dom, he lives right down the street. Shout out Dom Vac. I was just at his house today. He got a studio in his room, just in his bedroom, and he would take me there, and I would take pictures and film and stuff, and like it was always a good time. And then it was like they would have shows, and they would have like little shows, and like this was just like last year, bro, and I would go take pictures at their shows. And then like I met Jor the Kid at a show in Bridgewater. It was my friend Dom Vac's birthday bash. And I met him, and then eventually he asked me to come shoot a show of his, and then I met people at that show, and then it was just like I just kept meeting people. And then like through these shows that I was shooting, I just started meeting all these artists that would eventually be like, hey, you want to come shoot my show? Hey, whatever. Or I'd hear about a show and just go shoot it, and then eventually like they're like, I know you, come backstage, whatever, take pictures of us. So really, honestly, it all really got like started pushing forward a lot when I started shooting for Illegal. And that was even random, bro. Like, I started shooting for Illegal. I came in here one day, I was doing a photo shoot on East Carson Street with my friend Alante for his like personal clothes that he makes or whatever for his album. And we came in here, and I just came in here. They didn't even come in. I came in and I was talking to Frankie at the front desk. And I was just basically telling him I'm a photographer and I have a lot of drive, and that, like, this is really what I want to do, and like I could, you know, like give him what I can offer, you know. So we talked, whatever, shook hands, left. Eventually, I think it was the next day or the day after that, Frankie DM'd me and asked me if I wanted to like shoot photos for Illegal a bunch and like be a part of this for real. So like I was definitely down. So I started coming here a bunch. Eventually, like I met Tycho the first day I came here. He's a rapper, and then just like, this is a studio. We're sitting in a studio as we speak. So like there's all like, you're here on a normal Saturday night, you'll probably meet at least 3 or 4 rappers. I mean, like, not maybe new ones to me, because like I've met like everybody that comes here, but like if this is your first time here, you're meeting new people all the time. For sure. So it's just like being on the South Side in general, people are everywhere. Always meeting somebody down. Yep, and there's always somebody that wants content too. So it's just, the biggest thing is networking. That's it. Like meeting all these new people and stuff. It's just, you have to be able to talk to people.
You know, I saw you started taking pictures like Wiz Khalifa. How did you get involved in doing that?
So Illegal. So about a month after I started shooting for Illegal, Frankie was telling me, it was kind of like a hush-hush type of thing at first. Like nobody was supposed to know about it at all. Ludi Boy, he's Chevy Woods' brother. He's coming out. It's still not out yet. It's an album called Lightwork, and it's like a collaborative project with like all these Pittsburgh artists and stuff. And he told Frankie like, I want to have my album release party at Illegal, and like I'll bring like people from Taylor Gang. I'll bring Wiz, whatever. So we all knew that Wiz was coming, and then eventually like he hadn't come for a little while. Like nobody thought he was coming. They all thought like he's not coming. And then like this car shows up in the front, and everybody knew he was about to be there, and like that was him. And like, so like I went outside to take pictures and stuff, whatever. It was honestly nothing really like like it was I saw him face to face and stuff, and he was standing on stage, but the whole time he was kind of just chilling, you know. He didn't say anything. He wasn't like, you know, like he didn't get on the mic, nothing like that. He didn't shake hands with a bunch of people. It was kind of like, he's here, he's chilling with like Ludi Boy, and then he leaves. So it was kind of like, damn, like I didn't meet him, nothing, but like still a really cool experience, and like I definitely took from it. But then the next day, I stayed up here that night. Then the next day I was gonna go home, and Frankie's like, yo, I'm gonna need you to stay up here again tonight. You're not gonna believe this. And I was like, what? He was like, Wiz and all them are coming to Cosmo for their after party after the fight tonight or whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll be there. So I used to shoot photos for Cosmo and Carson too. And so Ludi Boy and all them showed up at Cosmo first, and at first it was like weird, like his security, they all show up first because like, you know, like Wiz is a celebrity. So like all the security shows up first to scope it out to see what the energy is like if it's gonna be a bad situation, whatever, like if anything could pop up, you know how that goes. You just gotta be precautious. But so the security guards came, and there was a bunch of people in the section already, and it was the first day we had it as the Illegal lounge. You walk in, there's pictures from Illegal, it says Illegal on the wall and everything. It's pretty cool. So they eventually, like Ludi Boy got there first, and then like Wiz and all them came after. It was super cool. Like it was like we were all face to face. Like talked to his manager Will and stuff, and then it was a pretty cool experience. Like it was crazy. Like Will I guess told AJ, our producer, that like we could come to the studio after all that happened or whatever, after everything died down. So we all went there. It was a good time. Like we all like got to like intervene, speak to all of them. Like shook hands with Wiz, had a good conversation with him, and he said he gave me some good advice, and I don't know, it was a cool time. But like it was sort of like, to me, I didn't feel like I like accomplished anything crazy. It was kind of like a right place, right time situation, you know. So that's why it's really important to network, because you never know what's gonna come with like the connections you make.
What does the future hold for Jake Irvin?
Alright, so this is a very like what's the word, anticlimactic answer. It's not anything crazy. So I'm gonna graduate high school, and I'm not going to college, I'm relying on like my camera to make me a living. Like it's not gonna happen right away, of course. I'm not expecting that, but so I'm not gonna say I don't expect anything of myself, because that's completely wrong. I expect like the world for myself, but it's like I don't expect anything. And like what I mean by that is like whenever like an opportunity presents itself to me, it's like a surprise, and it's like I get excited about it. But if it's something that I expected, then it's like not as cool, you know, or I feel less accomplished. So I think the future holds a lot of like uncertainty, bro, for everyone, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to plan out an entire future, and if I tried to plan out my future, like exactly, like I want to do this by this day, and it is good to have goals, bro. Yeah. If it certainly is, for sure. But like me specifically, I'm just like, I don't want to like expect to be in this place by this time and then let myself down, because it's like some things are not completely in your control. But the future for me, you're just gonna see a lot of content, a lot of pictures, maybe some videos here and there. I'm getting a little more into that now. Just started working on Premiere, but yeah, just lots of pictures. That's what you can expect from me. So just more creative things in the near future too.
Keep doing your thing, bro.
But yeah, thank you, bro. You too.
Just keep working, taking pictures, video. I watched your video on Instagram. It was dope, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Is that your first like work that you ever did?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I edited a little show thing, like a little show edit from my homie George's show. They're small, but it wasn't that good, and I didn't count it because I never even sent it to him. I didn't even like download it. But it's still on my laptop. But yeah, that one was the first one that I like put out. I got mixed reactions with that one. Like a lot of people thought it was like kind of cutty, and like I agree, it was decent, but you'll see some better things in the future for sure.
Just gotta learn from mistakes, keep working.
Yeah. That's it, bro. Trial and error. Everything's trial and error. It has to be.
Yes, sir.
Best way to learn.
Well, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for taking the time for the interview.
Hell yeah.
A couple months ago, we met in this room actually.
Yeah, bro. The day of my first photography exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were interviewing Frankie.
Yeah, good times. All right, guys. Well, thank you, and see you next time.